Namaskar, Jai Ganesh. Today we are talking about the Ashwini Nakshatra is concerned. So animal symbol for Ashwini Nakshatra is a male horse and ruling planet is Ketu. And the nature of Ashwini Nakshatra is a Deva, like a god type or godlike. The male natives of Ashwini Nakshatra, first we are talking about the physical feature is concerned. The bear born with the moon in Ashwini Nakshatra will have a beautiful countenance. His eyes will be bright and large, forehead broad and nose a little bigger. The native may appear to be very calm and quiet, be capable of getting his work done unnoticed, and is more prominent in the case of native born during the period from April 14 to April 28, when the sun will be transiting in his exhalation in the place in Ashwini, and from October 14 to October 28, when the sun will be transiting his debilitation place in Swati. There is a saying that even Yama, the god of death, cannot change his adamant attitude. Those who born in Ashwini of other months will have stubbornness in lesser degrees. He will be remaining faithful to those who love him and will not hesitate to sacrifice anything for such persons. Ashwini born people is the best friend in the need provided others to understand him. He keeps his patience even at the time of greatness periods. But it will be hurricane task to console the native when he goes to mercy. He is the best advisor to the persons in agony. But he deeply represents and fears criticisms, sees suggestions from others as frightening attempt to manipulation. He takes his own time to do any work, even so his action may be slow but will be thoughtful. He will not jump upon any matter without examining the pros and cons of each item of work. He cannot be easily influenced. Once he carries out an action or work, whether it is good or bad, right or wrong, he will be stick to what he has to do, and come what may. He is a firm believer of God. But there is no room for religious and other sentiment. He is orthodox, but in a new style. He believes he is in modernization of orthodox and method and belief. Even though he is quite intelligent, at times he makes monotone of even small matters. This leads to him in a state of lack of mental peace and will be always in the desperate mood. He is always interested in keeping the entire surroundings neat and clean. Education and profession is concerned about the Ashwini Nakshatra people. He is a jack of all arts. He is generally fond of music and interested in literature pursuit. Period up to his 30th years of age will be full of struggle. He has to face obstacles even for small matters. From the 30th age of his life will be steady and continuous progress, which will be continued up to 55 years of age. One of the prominent features, notice that he is very stingy, but his expenditure will be more than his income mainly due to his prop and show. He is inclined to meet his desires and needs at any cost. The family life is concerned about the Ashwini Nakshatra male is concerned. He loves to his family in entire sincerity. However, he is just subjected to hatred by his own family members due to his adamant behavior. Affection that was accepted and the care was required cannot be derived from the father of his native. In other words, we say the native is also co-borns will be neglected by their father. Whatever help he may be deriving is only from the side of mother side, that is the maternal uncle we say in Hindi or in Hindustan. Maximum possible help will be come for those who are outside the family circle. Normally, marriage take place for the Ashwini male persons between 26 to 30 years of age. There will be more sons than the daughters. The female natives born in Ashwini Nakshatra, to talk about this, the physical features for the Ashwini Nakshatra female is they have bright eyes, small eyes like a fish type. She has a magnetic look. She has technique of bringing anybody near to her with her sweet speech. She is maintained utmost patience. She indulges in too much of sexual operations. She is poor-hearted. Even while living in the modern society, she maintained the age of old tradition of respecting elders. If employed, she may be either be not interested in the work after 50 years of age, maybe quit the job or seek voluntary retirement. It is not negative point. She may be do so as her financial or other condition will be improved at the age of 50 years. So she is not longer to require any work for her livelihood. That's why she get retirement from his job at the age of 50 years. A voluntary retirement is concerned. She will thereafter devote herself to the welfare of family and to some extent to do social work, provided other planetary positions are not advisable. Administrative type of job, including the possibility of Indian administrative services for Indian, is remarkable for her. All administrative type of job those females do very well. Normally marriage takes place between the age of 23 and 26 years for the females of Ashwini Nakshatra. It has been noticed that in the case of marriage takes place at the young age, like before the age of 23 years. Those female born in Ashwini Nakshatra, marriage if get before the age of 23 years, either the marriage turns into the divorce, separation from husband for a long time, or even the death of her husband. So I suggest for the Ashwini Nakshatra female, don't marry before the age of 23 years. There will be more female children than the male children. She is required to respond to the needs and desires of her children, to pursue their interest of children. Whenever the time period, those females do cleaning of the house and household articles, and they force others to do the same. Her health will be generally good. Main cause for alignment is unnecessary mental worry and anxiety. In some cases, when such worry or anxiety goes beyond the control, it has been noticed that the brain disorder of mild type takes place at the later stage. She will always be careful while cooking or while handling with a fire. In a modern society, motor vehicle accident have also been noticed. So, negative traits about the Ashwini Nakshatra is hesitance in the action, compromise efficiency, impulsiveness, desire to pursue new experiences in the life causes a weakness in finishing things, aggressive, stubborn, wants to do things in their own way, disappointed when the things do not go as planned, dissatisfied, arrogant, and lack of mental quality or passionate. But the positive traits about the Ashwini Nakshatra is competent worker who perform above the average job, intelligent, self-sufficient, natural healer, help others, moderate habit, dress well, good finances, attractive, powerful, idealistic, spiritually inclined, adventurous, independent, strong, powerful, charming, of playful nature, nutritious, traveler, and loves family. So with each nakshatra being represented by the animal side, it is generally held that animals enamel to one another contribute to the similar intimately in nakshatra. Go by the logic, Hasta and Swati are incomplete to Ashwini Nakshatra. On the other hand, natives born under the Ashwini Nakshatra are most comparatively natives born under the Shadvisha Nakshatra. So that is the compatibility and incompatibility with the Ashwini Nakshatra to other Nakshatra. The Shadvita Nakshatra is more close to the Ashwini Nakshatra people, while Swati and Hasta are not dislikes, or they don't dislike Ashwini Nakshatra people. This is all about the Ashwini Nakshatra is concerned. Namaskar, Jai Ganesh.